As we finish up this short series on the book of Mark, it's a short 8-week series. I want to finish chapter 16. Jesus has been crucified. He's been put in the grave. The hope that so many had seemed to be over. Out of respect, these women, they head to the grave to anoint his body. We know the outcome. The grave was empty. They ran, partially alarmed, partially excited about the good news that he wasn't there. We know the story of the Messiah and what he truly meant and what it was all about. And we know the story about how the kingdom grew. But there's a phrase in Mark chapter 16, it's verse 6, that I want to read. Mark 16, I want to read verse 6. The women are there and he says, "Don't be alarmed," he said. "You are looking for Jesus the Nazarene, who was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him." See, they expected him to be there. They expected there to be a stone. They were talking, some of the other Gospels say, about how are we going to get the stone rolled away? How are we going to get in there to put the spices on him? Because that's what they expected. That's the way it was supposed to be. The way it's supposed to be is often something we deal with as man. See, it happened in Jesus' day, but be it with him walking with them and talking with them and telling them about it. Before Jesus ever came, after Jesus came, well, that's just the way it's supposed to be. How many times did Jesus have to work with the disciples on this? On what they saw, what they thought? Similarly with the crowds. Think about the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus said, no, it's not the way it's supposed to be. This is the way it's going to be. And we know how he dealt with the religious leaders and all of that also. See, they didn't see things. They didn't think correctly. They just saw the way that they thought it was supposed to be. We get accustomed to things being a certain way. We expect things to be a certain way. Drive-through, for example. You pull up, you sit there, you make your order, then you drive up to the first window and you usually pay. Go to the second window, you pick up your stuff, or sometimes you pull off to the side and they bring it out to you. That's just the way we expect it to be. It's a certain way things happen. You order, you pay, you get your stuff. Well, would it be weird if you ordered and then you drove up to the first window and they said, "Oh, here's your stuff, your food, your coffee, whatever you've bought," and then you go to the next window and pay, or possibly park and they say, "We'll send someone out in a few minutes." Well, no, that's just not the way it is. Because some people may drive off. They may take advantage of it. Or what if you have an employer? All the employers started paying you for the next month's work on the last day of the current month. Well, you know, there's some people that would take advantage of that. Maybe even quit after a day. You've already got your pay for the month. Go start another job, get paid a month for that. Take advantage of it. See, there's a certain way things are supposed to happen. And Jesus came not only to tell, but to show them that, no, with me, things are going to be different. See, as Christians, we need to see things differently. We need to adjust our thinking because we need to be different in this world. We need to show the world that things are different. Not necessarily what they expect. Because when Jesus came, it wasn't what they expected. And when the women got to the tomb, it wasn't what they expected. Because when they looked in, he was not here.